First and foremost, I want to say shout out to Caleb Williams for an amazing college career at the University of Oklahoma and USC, and for earning the #1 pick in the 2024 NFL Draft. I'm here to talk about not just Caleb Williams, but the Chicago Bears and Caleb Williams as a whole. And I've looked at stats now to back this up because I couldn't believe the thought that kept running through my head over and over and over. I kept thinking to myself, what team has ever done this much before they drafted a new quarterback? They got Keenan Allen, they got Gerald Everett, they got DeAndre Swift, and then the Montez Sweat addition at the end of the 2023 season is just a cherry on top of everything to really solidify the defense. Let's just stick to the offense for now. Those three moves alone, DeAndre Swift addition, Gerald Everett addition, Keenan Allen addition, those three moves alone. We didn't see the Jaguars do this for Trevor Lawrence. We didn't see the Rams do this for Jared Goff. We did not see the Cardinals do this for Kyler Murray. We did not see the Bengals do this for Joe Burrow. And we can all remember vividly that we literally did not see the Panthers do this for Bryce Young. I had to lay it all out statistically in front of me. And the more and more I look at the information, I come to one consensus. Caleb Williams is coming on to the most high-powered offense for a rookie QB in the history of the NFL. Caleb Williams is already a generational talent. Every #1 pick does not get the title of generational talent. Joe Burrow did not get that. Kyler Murray did not get that. Jared Goff did not get that. Baker Mayfield did not get that. Trevor Lawrence got that title. That's another video. Andrew Luck got that title. We all know how great Andrew Luck was. Patrick Mahomes didn't get that title in the beginning, but now he's considered a generational talent. No quarterback, and especially no #1 pick, has had the supporting cast that Caleb Williams has been blessed with in Chicago. The first thing we have to consider is that typically the team with the worst record in the previous season gets the #1 pick for that upcoming draft. Usually that team is 3-13, 2-14, 0-16, 1-15. The Chicago Bears, however, were 7-9. They did not earn this pick by virtue of being the worst team in the NFL. They earned this pick through a trade they made the previous year. A lot of people don't remember, but it was the Bears who had the #1 pick the year that Bryce Young was coming out. They already had Justin Fields. They said, we'll ride with Justin Fields for another year. We'll trade out of this, and we'll see what happens next year. Well, lo and behold, next year, the Panthers end up as the worst team in the NFL. I think they went 2-15, 3-14, and the Bears owned the rights to that pick. So for the first time ever in NFL history, a team that was one game out of 500 is going to end up with the #1 pick. So this is a team that is not a struggling team. They're not hurting for talent. The defense has multiple all-pros on it, and it's going to have even more all-pros next year. And to do this fairly, we're going to go down a list of the previous 7 #1 quarterback picks. We're going to go to their #1 receiver option. We're going to go to their #1 tight end option and their #1 running back option. And let's see what our other rookies were able to get. Bryce Young, his #1 wide receiver was Adam Thielen, a 30-plus-year-old journeyman wide receiver fed the ball by Kirk Cousins and Sam Bradford. A very precise route runner, but he is on no way on the same level of DJ Moore or Keenan Allen. His best running back was Miles Sanders, who got cut for DeAndre Swift, Caleb Williams' current running back. Tight end was Hayden Hurst, a guy that played baseball up until his senior year of college. All right, next quarterback. Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence's best wide receiver was Christian Kirk at the time in his 4th season. Never had a 1,000-yard season. Running back was Travis Etienne, rookie. Tight end, Evan Ingram. Never surpassed 500 yards. Let's go to Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow, his #1 wide receiver was A.J. Green, who was in the middle of a contract dispute when Burrow got drafted. His #1 running back was Giovanni Bernard. No offense to Giovanni. His best tight end was Drew Sample, who's at best a backup tight end in his best form. Now on to Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray came onto a Cardinals team that was 3-16, and the previous year had drafted a quarterback number one, Josh Rosen, and Kyler Murray was his replacement. Kyler Murray's number one wide receiver option, Christian Kirk, a rookie. His number one running back option was Kenyon Drake, never cracked 1,000 yards. And his best tight end was Max Williams, never surpassed 500 yards. Now on to Baker Mayfield. We don't really have to talk much about that team. We all know they were 0-16. They had Nick Chubb, who was a rookie, his best running back. His best tight end was David Njoku, a rookie. And his best wide receiver was Jarvis Landry. He was not on Keenan Allen's level. He had only surpassed 1,000 yards twice in his career. Keenan Allen has done it 5 out of the last 7 seasons. Now on to Jared Goff. Jared Goff might have got it worse than anyone else. Jared Goff came onto a team. His best wide receiver, Tavon Austin. His best running back, Todd Gurley. His best tight end, Tyler Higbee, a rookie. All right. Now on to Andrew Luck. A moment of silence for Andrew Luck. All right. Andrew Luck is the only rookie whose rookie landscape and season, and I'm going to go on record saying it again, I do not believe Patrick Mahomes is the comp for Caleb Williams. I fully believe it's Andrew Luck. Caleb Williams plays like a 6'2" Andrew Luck. He's just light-skinned like Patrick Mahomes. That's why he keeps getting the Patrick Mahomes comp. Andrew Luck, his best running back was Vic Ballard, who's a rookie and only played 2 seasons. His best wide receiver was Reggie Wayne, who was at the end of his career. And the season with Andrew Luck, he ended up putting up 1,300 yards and 5 touchdowns. And we all know Reggie Wayne. He's a Hall of Famer. And Andrew Luck's best tight end was Dwayne Allen. This is time for the crazy comparison. Caleb Williams' best receiver, it's hard to say between DJ Moore or Keenan Allen. Let's start with Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen, who is coming off of a 7-touchdown season, which ranks as the second best in his career. A game last year where he had 20 receptions for over 200 yards. It doesn't stop there. 5 out of the last seasons, Keenan Allen passed 1,000 yards as well as 90 receptions. Now, that's just one of his receiver options. But wait! Which is already better than any of the number one receiver options we listed. Let's move on to Caleb Williams' second wide receiver, DJ Moore. DJ Moore is coming off of 3 straight 1,000-yard seasons, as well as 3 straight 90-plus reception seasons. And a lot of people probably didn't know this. DJ Moore's best career season was his last season with Justin Fields. He caught almost 1,400 yards of passing. That's going to be even better and more efficient with Caleb Williams. He has 2 serviceable tight ends. Cole Kmet has surpassed 500 yards and 50 receptions the last 3 seasons. Gerald Everett has surpassed 50 receptions and 500 yards 2 of the last 3 seasons. We're not done yet. We also have DeAndre Swift, Caleb Williams' new running back, who is coming off of his best career season. We're still not done with the supporting cast. Now on to Caleb Williams' third receiver. We're at third receiver, the number 9 draft pick. They drafted Rome Odunze, someone who was just coming off of a season where he put up 1,600 yards and over 100 receptions in 13 games. This is Caleb Williams' supporting cast. 3 1,000-yard receivers, 2 500-yard tight ends, and 1 1,000-yard running back. Now, for comparisons, I know everybody's wondering, how many other quarterbacks as a rookie have come onto a team with at least 1,000-yard receiver, 1,000-yard running back, and a 500-yard tight end? I'm going to list all the quarterbacks who have been drafted to a team with at least 1,000-yard receiver, a 500-yard tight end, and a 1,000-yard running back. There's only been one quarterback in the history of the NFL that's been drafted to a team that has all 3 of those things. Caleb Williams, ladies and gentlemen. He is, on paper, there's no reason he should not have the greatest rookie season in the history of the NFL. In the history of the NFL, which in the greatest rookie season in history of the NFL was Andrew Luck. He threw for 4,300 yards. He took the three-win Colts and turned them into a 10-win team. He had freaking 25 almost interceptions and almost ran the ball for 300, 400 more yards. That was an incredible rookie season. Took that team to the playoffs. I think Caleb Williams is going to have an even better rookie season than that, and I see the Bears as a very strong playoff candidate. We'll see how the season plays out. But Caleb Williams is literally in football heaven right now for a quarterback. There has been no rookie quarterback that has been drafted to a situation as beneficial as his own. And so excited to see how this season plays out for Caleb Williams. I do think all these things are going to work against him as far as winning any season-long rewards like Rookie of the Year or Offensive Player of the Year. I think it's going to be extremely difficult for Caleb Williams to win Rookie of the Year because the expectations are already to the moon. Just like Andrew Luck threw for almost 4,500 yards, 25 touchdowns, 10-5, but the expectations for him were already incredibly high. That was Andrew Luck. And so when you come out and you perform at a high level and everybody already thought you would perform at a high level, then they almost don't give you the same recognition, which is a fucked up thing in our society. But another video for another day. That's for today's video. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hit that like and subscribe button for me and share this video with your biggest football fan that you know and your Chicago Bears friends. See what they think about Caleb Williams coming up this season. Peace out.